Yeah, Jonah Jameson has finally arrived in Marvel Snap, and you can get this card totally for free just by logging in, which is pretty sick. Like, it's nice to just get free cards. That said, maybe not the most useful card. Mostly a meme as a 1/3 with this ongoing. Your text emotes are ruder, which really has no gameplay impact at all. Maybe tilting out your opponents so they make a misplay, right? That would be the only upside here. But technically, he is the biggest base 1-cost ongoing card. What I mean by that is, as a 3-power ongoing card, when you're feeding into stuff like Spectrum, or, you know, Captain America likes to see ongoing cards, Goliath, if you just need a 1-cost card to fill in your curve and make things smoother, Jameson might be your best bet. Ant-Man has always taken 1 slot in this deck as a 1-cost, but he does, you know, demand you fill up your spots, which a little bit of a risk, but, you know, you get a 1/5 if you do. Having a second one in the mix, I think, actually is fine. Sometimes it's really helpful, particularly with stuff like Captain Carter. If you need some of those like positioning adjustments or just need extra cheap bodies in play, then filling him in, you know, turn 5, you play a 2, 2, and a 1 can actually be really nice to get that in there. So I think he's like fine in these ongoing decks. You don't maybe need him, but again, just log in and get him for free, and he's at least an option. Could also technically be played in Aurora too. I don't think they really need quite as much of that sort of filler for ongoing specifically, but, you know, maybe it may be a choice on top of that. So this deck, you know, it's just classic ongoing stuff. I went more for points here than disruption. I did include stuff like armor and even Colossus in the mix to shut down gambits, but I played 15 games today, did not see a single gambit. I have played against nothing but gambits for months. I include these cards to troll the Gambit players today, and not a single Gambit in sight. That's how life goes. Cosmo 2 can be a little bit of a counter or disruption here while still feeding into all those ongoing synergies. You got powerhouse plays from like Moonstone Carter, Moonstone Cap, even Moonstone Goliath or Ant-Man can add some big points, and then you just try to win one more spot, which that is sometimes the issue with this particular list. Is like, I felt like I was usually really good in one spot where I had a Carter or whatever, but getting that second spot up to a competitive level can sometimes be tough. You kind of have to dump everything, and sometimes it still doesn't feel quite big enough. So that's why I think this deck just does okay. I went 8-7 with this one, so just barely over a 50% win rate through 15 games. It just felt like, you know, even when it was working, sometimes the points weren't there, and that's a problem, right? When your deck is doing its best and hitting everything on curve and still not winning, that's usually a sign it's just not really competing where it needs to. So there are definitely variations on ongoing you could take. You know, you could cut stuff like armor and Colossus and just try to get like more raw point output. Maybe that could help a little bit, but I don't know, stuff like armor can also be good against destroy decks. So having some of those counters and techs, and like we said, if you're running into Gambits, theoretically good, are still helpful. So I don't know, I just felt like this was very okay. And Jameson definitely just felt okay again, like doesn't really contribute much to the list, just fun. So this is an old school deck, right? It's a little honest, it's a little straightforward, and that's probably the issue. I think you could play it fine, do your quests, do your missions, whatever, probably win a little bit, maybe climb a little bit, particularly if, you know, you're in some bot game territory still. Like, it's going to be good for all those things, just not a deck or an archetype right now that feels like it's going to compete at the top of the meta. So some fun games, some silliness to be had. J. Jonah in particular is super fun to troll with. I had fun doing that, even though it hurts my soul a little bit to be rude. But you're going to see all that in this video and more. So enjoy the J. Jonah Jameson action. Hey, J. Jonah early is beautiful. We're going to start emoting. Being haters right off the bat. Crap, mega crap. Black Vortex, huh? I mean, maybe an armor can go there. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe we save it and get a Spectrum right at the end. Oh, that'd be sick. I mean, honestly, Spectrum could go there too. That wouldn't be the worst. Luke's Bar, huh? That one's going to be tough for us. I mean, Cap Shield can get over there, and we can buff it with Spectrum, so that'd be fine, I guess. It's just not the best way to win. Colossus, does he... Based on that wording, I think Luke's Bar would still bounce him, right? He seems like he'd be impacted by that. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Orca. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. Unfortunately, Red Guardian makes it look like we'd lose the Luke's bar, but does the opponent know that? In that scenario, Orca will be getting turned off, I guess. Well, I mean, arguably you could put, oh, more Luke Cage support. Arguably you could throw Spectrum, right, but the Luke Cage has to come down now, so I guess he does just go mid, yeah. And then, yeah, I think you just Spectrum and call it a day, yeah. It's not foolproof, but it's got a shot. It's definitely got a shot. Like, you know, can they get any points right becomes the, oh my God. Oh, dodged. Oh, dodged, dude. Oh, we dodged that so hard. Wow, they got Spectrum. That's so rude. That doesn't do anything, so that's fine. Oh my God, we dodged that so hard, dude. We did lose some points because Orca was gonna get buffed anyway, but we got a ton of points there regardless. Come on, baby. They're giving me the Miss Minutes emote. I wonder why. They played that into the Orca. I don't know what they were, like, I guess they were just expecting to get a big rogue that then gave a bunch of negative points into a Galactus or something, maybe? Maybe this was more Galactus or something. I don't know. Sick game, dude. Sick game. I got to emote, dude. They emoted me, so we're gonna go back to, let's get on with it. Oh, I didn't know Moonstone. Bro, Moonstone replicates the emotes. I had no idea. The double thumbs down. That's actually amazing. I guess if you get like Mystique and Onslaught too, you could get like a 4-way emote, dude. That actually sounds really, really funny. Hey, Ant-Man, where is Jonah Jameson? Spider-Man. Hope you guys don't think I copped out on the thumbnail yesterday, by the way, with like the double Spider-Mans. It just was impossible to get a great thumbnail yesterday, man. Like the skill art for Spider Sense was just so hard. I was like, it looks kind of funny to just have the two Spider-Men reacting to each other. And, you know, I have to do a little work, the tiniest amount of work to it to give them both the Spider Sense tingle. You know, that was literally the only customization I did, but I don't know. The views have been pretty solid, so I guess it worked okay. Not every thumbnail can be a banger. I've had a lot of bangers, man. Had a lot of bangers, so I can't complain. Parker Industries this early is not really all that helpful. Maybe just go Cosmo in case they try to do weird, I don't know, Man Spider stuff or something. Because Man Spider would go down this turn. I mean, I think they'd be better off playing it mid, though. Wait a minute. Is that ever the sneakiest, craziest play you've ever seen in your life? They just got 5 energy this turn. You should Man Spider bar Sinister, right? I'm going to make the craziest play I've ever made in my life. This is the... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did I actually hit the Man Spider? Yeah! I'm the smartest man alive. Yes, it's such a bad play. Like, I only have 1 piece of data, dude, is Hulkbuster. I'm so smart, dude. Yes, I'm so proud of myself right now for spotting that. Oh, what an insanely rare occurrence, man. It's just like nobody else is really running Hulkbuster, right? They have 5 energy. It's insane on Bar Sinister. You would never be able to do this without those 3 things lining up, right? Like the Hulkbuster's the breadcrumb, like that's the clue. Parker Industries is the, like, you know, enabling. That's the only reason it's possible. And then you would never want to call your shot if it weren't for Bar Sinister being so insane as like the follow-up, right? We kind of had this 1, 2, 3-step process to really make this play possible. Like, it solved itself. Man, that is so cool, dude. What a steal that is, by the way. Absolute steal. Okay. Armor first, probably. Dude, Kunlun and Kingpin in the same spot is excellent news. I think you go Colossus Cap here to win the Asgard, right? Yeah. Not a problem at all. Scream. Did they even... I wonder if they looked at this when they slammed the Kingpin. I wouldn't have, I'll be honest. I wouldn't have noticed. I don't ever pay attention to these things. I never would have known. This is inevitable to win, right? Like, surely. Then we can just start loading up right, probably. Or maybe do you go ahead and load up left? I don't think it's crazy to load up left either. Man, they had priority with Rocket and Groot. I would have been tempted maybe, but I don't know. I mean, mid's looking beautiful now. Yeah, actually, it does feel like Cosmo could maybe disrupt some plans a little bit. Since we don't currently have a Spectrum, I'm like a little hesitant on lines here. Oh, Stegron making a spicy play. I don't necessarily mind that. I mean, right now I have Luke too, so you kind of don't want Destroyer specifically in need of Valir, I guess, but it's also not, you know, not a disaster. Hey, Spectrum arrives. Okay, so that makes life really interesting. We got to do an emote. You play like a bot. I can't lose. It's so rude. I love it. Maybe, yeah, indeed, I think you load this one up. It's weird because you also like Cap to be loaded up, and you also like Need of Valir to be loaded up, but I also at the same time kind of don't even maybe have to go for Need of Valir. You definitely can, but I don't necessarily have to. I don't hate going for mid either. Like, we're kind of strong everywhere. It depends a little bit on if any moves happen and where they happen, right? Let's see what else goes on here. Oh, Polaris pulling one right. Okay, that's the Luke, but he also gonna protect himself here from the Scream, which I think also limits her from getting the points, doesn't it? Yeah, she doesn't get the plus points either. So now life's a little weirder, but I think you go right now. You're already up by 4. This adds 9 and 5 is 14. So they got to have an 18-point play, which is really, you're looking, you know, kind of a 13-point play. But you're also still kind of contesting mid and elsewhere too. If that Polaris had tried to hit Colossus, I think it would have whiffed altogether, right? I think she can target Colossus, but then like miss on the connection, if I remember right. I think the targeting doesn't respect it, so it would be a cool way to whiff. Opponent's going right to get some points off Kunlun. She's gonna make mid a free win, and then, I mean, left also looks totally fine. I just don't... Oh, Magneto making a play here. I don't think any of these matter though, right? Scream, I guess, will work, but it's just so many more Need of Valir points that it left is tied because of the Ant-Man denial. Magneto's pretty good grab there instead of getting Cap, you know, hitting the Cosmo. That was the two options, I guess. Cap, we would have lost mid if he grabbed the Cap, but would have won left, of course. So they got the Ant-Man turn off too, though, which was nice. Yeah, I mean, just getting that Destroyer made this game feel pretty trivial, I think. It looks like, honestly though, how much are we up? We're up exactly 15 points, right? And Destroyer's worth, you know, 23 effectively, but I don't know, almost looks like we had the math anyway, maybe, depending on positions and stuff, I guess. Hey, Jameson, let's go. My first Jonah Jameson. I'm actually going to get to use the emotes. He's already cursing, bro. Rude. Parker, you better have gotten a photo of that. That doesn't really seem that rude. Crap, mega crap. That one seems a little more rude. That's funny. Do we go armor left? Maybe, yeah. Maybe we don't want to embrace too much of the chaos. Thumbs down. So stupid. It's so rude. Thumbs down. I don't know. Thumbs up has become such a like the Miss Marvel thumbs up has become such a you know, like people hate the thumbs up so much. I wonder if the thumbs down's not actually kind of nicer in a weird way. Fake news. You play like a bot. I can't lose. I love it, dude. It's like, you're a menace. That actually seems like a compliment, kind of, if you think about it, right? I don't know if I'd consider that one an insult so much. Put your cubes where your mouth is, and let's get on with it. Hello means let's get on with it. I do like, that's actually kind of a useful one if the opponent's like taking too long, you know, if they're going really, they're slow rolling you a bit. Kind of handy. Dude, Luke Cage is worth 1,000,000 points already. Good God, Luke, please. I need to kind of play him now for this Spectrum too, right? Cosmo, huh? I mean, you definitely prefer the Ant-Man here, and I guess you just go Sam Spectrum, but I don't feel good about it. I don't think we're gonna win left. I don't know, maybe. It's just armor is so debuffed already. I don't think there's ever a world where Luke Cage makes better sense at this stage. Like, we're just gonna be so strong right and not strong anywhere else. That's sometimes the problem with these decks a little bit, right? It's just, you know, commitment-wise, it can be a little tough. Right, looks like firmly, totally 100% secure, but like, how am I ever winning left? Like, even if they just don't move anything in there, I don't, you know, I just don't have any points, man. I'm doing like what? I'm adding 13 here to 3. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have 3 points plus 13 is only 16. I mean, maybe if everybody moves out, but why would they all move out? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, there's just no way we win this. It's fine. This is my first J. Jonah game, so I'll probably include it in the video anyway. But, yeah. Spider Island just helped them a lot, you know? Just a lot of freebies here. They're not that strong left right now, but something coming down big. Presumably, they're only playing one guy, right? What could it be? Honestly, not that big. We're, like, close here. We got a Luke Cage, man. Be close. 21. Armor's missing 5 points exactly, right? I mean, I think without Spider Island, this game really does go our way, right? I think we probably hold it. I don't know. It's not the strongest, like, you know, we're kind of overcommitted is the problem. All right, Goliath Cap Moonstone is definitely a crazy strong spot to start. You go ahead and put the ninja in there with that. Ooh, I guess you go Sam first. Yeah, let's make Sam the carry mid and then go you know, for a Cap Moonstone spot somewhere else. Polaris arrives. Okay, we need our Luke Cage. We need what else? Ooh, Nexus is a great spot for the Cap plan. Yes. Oh, we've even got Captain Carter too. Oh my god. We can start doing the shield too, alternating between spots, right? That's pretty cool. So you do want Moonstone in the front row for the Carter. Oh, I love the Laufey going there. That's great news. We would still, of course, love that Luke Cage we talked about. That's fine. Nexus is such good news for us, though, ultimately. I think we can probably power through this, right? Might even be able to catch a good Cosmo, but I really just kind of want to go Carter Goliath, I think, instead. So, I don't know, hard to say. Man thing, yeah, I mean, that's definitely tough for the Carter plan. Scorpion's already in line, too. Jeez Louise, he's also just big himself. Where's that Luke at, man? Carter still is pretty big thanks to Moonstone, though. I mean, I think you do just go ahead and rip the Goliath and hope the Spectrum holds. It's not perfect, but I think you just have to. I don't know. Hopefully they don't have some way to magnify this Scorpion or we definitely lose. Psylocke, that's not particularly scary, I guess. I mean, you know, there could be a hazmat. There's still potentially a lot of things incoming here that are scary, so I don't know. I mean, in theory, 65 point. Why is this so big, dude? What the heck, man? It's getting a Moonstone and a Caps. It's getting an extra 28. Hey, it does hold. Nice. Victory. Just powered through. It's Jameson. Sorry, bud. You missed your window, bud. You just get to yell from the sidelines like an idiot. Yeah, let's load up for Ant-Man early. Sam can go over there too. Carter does. Ooh, that's a good spot to load up too, though, with this, especially the shield. Yeah, and that gives us a little more Carter flexibility too. Although you do kind of prefer Moonstone first, so we'll have to see. Tarantula, nice. We're actually decent against the Tarantula. Camertage Spectrum is really nice, though. Okay. So next turn, we can definitely load up White Hot Room. I don't honestly know that we're going to utilize the energy all that effectively, but hopefully we can deny the opponent as well. Mary Jane is also not a Tarantula denier. That's good, good, good. Maybe you keep the shield here for this turn, right? This gives you the White Hot Room. Yeah, I mean, I still don't really have great vault plays. A Moonstone would be a wonderful addition. They also got the White Hot Room, which is honestly scary. It makes me nervous. Silk into Craven. So Craven doesn't really have that many slots to work with here, but still kind of spooky. And like Shield obviously wants to move back. Maybe the Shield doesn't have to move back though. I mean, I think this just makes you... does the opponent have, like... Am I at risk left, you know? Like, is there some kind of line that can beat me left if I dump 16 in? I don't think so, right? I think we'll be fine. Like, a little nerve-wracking, maybe, but I think we'll be fine. Because, you know, like Heimdall or something, I guess, could be kind of scary. But I think we'll be fine. You know, Goliath is also big. Ant-Man's kind of big. Luke Cage protects us. I'm more worried about mid right now, just based on what we see. So, Spider-Punk, another card that is kind of insane, potentially going left. Do they really have a Heimdall, dude? No way, right? There's no way. They can't have a Heimdall, can they? It would be Kraven, Mary Jane, and I think we beat it anyway. I don't think it beats us. I think it doesn't matter. Oh my god, that's actually insane. Now we, oh my god, that's so insane. Now we could actually just stop a Heimdall anyway. Or these Prowler cards, potentially. Wow, that's such a good top deck, dude. I'm so sad I don't have Jonah Jameson in this game to showcase the new card, but otherwise a fantastic, insane Spectrum game here. 51 points, by the way, mid. Crazy work. Cosmo denies Heimdall indeed, and Vibro Shock denied. Wow, I think, like we said, we beat Heimdall anyway, right? Because especially they'd only have 2 cards there. They wouldn't even get the Kraven because of the way the Silk moves. So it would literally just be Tarantula Mary Jane, which would be like 4 and 3 points. So not even close, really. Hey, J Jonah, let's go. Okay, we love Jonah into Sam. That's a good curve. Really nice. Can actually, you know, the Spectrum to hopefully add some points to these spots later. Ooh, Camelot's pretty cool too, actually. Could maybe end up with a shield there on 5 to get some freebies. Maybe just load up some dudes. Looks like we're gonna have priority, so Cosmo could be a big hit too. I gotta see what kind of deck they are and where it might want to go, you know? Like, do they want to put cards in Camelot, for instance? Oh my god, I have no idea. Oh, what a sick roll. Okay, well, that's obviously going there. Yeah, just thinking like, Mage's decks don't typically have a lot of on reveals, or, I mean, they could, I guess, but, you know, he doesn't work with on reveals, so you might be avoiding them a little bit, maybe. Mercury, not a huge problem, but we would maybe want to deny a Cannonball, which I guess is not a problem. Shield here actually wants to stay in Camelot into turn 5. Oh, you know what? Camelot's actually not going to go off anyway. I just realized the way these proc Camelot's going to turn off. So, I mean, I guess you do just get strong in Camelot, right? We're going to be really strong. We just put in a... I guess you put in a Goliath. You could put in an Armor right, too, I suppose. And then just Spectrum left and hope those hold. Yeah, that's fine. I forgot to emote, by the way. I got to emote every turn. I forgot. Let's get on with it. You're taking forever. Like, that's actually a useful one. I'm not really being rude. Take your time. Take your time. This is just so against my spirit. It hurts my soul to be rude. I don't know. I hate being rude. It's my Midwestern brain or something. I don't know. Ooh, Moonstone's also insane, right? It's gotta be better than the other two, doesn't it? I mean, the Mercury definitely gives them an out here. If they go for... Is there like a Cannonball, right? Invisible Woman doesn't really make me think there is, but like maybe I do just go Armor. Unfortunately, you have priority, so it could help them in Altar of Death, but maybe it's fine. Maybe it doesn't really matter, right? Like... Is it really gonna be... I think it's literally gonna be a Cannonball. We're gonna deny it here is what I think is gonna happen, dude. That's what's gonna happen, dog. Look at this. Look at this. Cannonball denied. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. No, it's Colossus. What? It's a C4 deck. I see it now. I see it now. It's a C4 deck. Oh my god. So they could actually win. They could gain 6 points here if I don't hit a Spectrum. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, bro. I'm about to lose, dude. I'm about to lose. Oh, Mercury, I can't move. I was like, why can't I move? I'm gonna lose. I can't win. Wow, C4 owns, dude. Dang. GG. They were trying to mage us into it though, so maybe they don't have it. Like, you know, there's a chance it's still in deck and I just hold anyway. They got a Prodigy, right? So Prodigy doesn't help them here though. I mean, Moonstone Luke Cage never wins left, but they don't know I don't have a Spectrum either. Like, they might also just be doing the Spectrum math and retreat on this one, right? So, kind of scary. Didn't really go perfectly, but it works. Big slime. All right. Bar Sinister Spectrum is just totally, completely insane. So Sam, wherever, Cosmo, wherever. You just need any bodies, really. Oh, Dark Dimension kind of breaks that, though, because I can't get the cards in. Maybe you go, like, Cap, then, into Bar Sinister? Oh, like, just one shield is not... Oh, my God. Spectrum wants to go there now, too. Bro. I think you can actually just go Cap over here. He's pretty nuts. In some ways, like, you could maybe leave, like, one slot and move the shield here so you can, like, start moving the shield back and forth every turn, but... I don't think that's necessary. I think you just keep it simple here and just do the Cap. I think it's gonna be fine with the Spectrum. I'm just worried about mid really at this stage, right? Ah, the shield denied, but that's, I mean, like, whatever, I guess. I don't know. I can go hide that mid or something and still try to win right. So the Caps are big. We're gonna get even bigger with a double Spectrum, of course. It's just like, you gotta win right. So maybe you just go like Colossus. Ah, Luke Cage is also pretty sweet, actually, if you hide the Luke in there. That does mean we need to move the shield, keep the shield in the front row, though. So, like... Does this work where the shield stays in the front row? I think probably, right? Just gonna park it there. Scorpion, again, not perfect, but we can kind of we can work around that. Man, Colossus should have a B. It does say it can't have its power reduced. It does have that effect. Okay, nice. So we'll in that case go Jameson Colossus here. J Jonah's perfect. This sets us up to win right, and surprise with that Luke Cage might even maybe kind of make mid relevant, but I kind of doubt it. I don't know. Colossus is great because you got Luke for the front row and you got Colossus for the back row, right? I mean, look, dude, I don't know. Let's emote. We got to emote. I can't forget to emote. Oh, crap, mega crap. I'm all right. I don't believe you. There's no way to beat the Caps, right? Oh, God. Is there a hazmat incoming here? 4 Scorpions. I forgot about 4 Scorpions. This is like a million negative points, dude. God, if it's hazmat in particular, I'm screwed. Some of the front row stuff, like this shield is like ridiculous, dude. Spectrum also just instantly, but if the shield, can I win with just 5 points? Luke Cage. No! Ajax is too big. I needed, dude, this just being Dark Dimension just screwed me here. We win this game if it's not Dark Dimension, man. Because I wish we would have had a bunch of Spectrum buffs here, right? It wouldn't have mattered that she was debuffed. Oh, that's so tilting, dog. Ah, man, that's a winnable game for sure. It sucks the location screwed us when we actually had the coverage against the Scorpions. Okay, Ant-Man can go wherever. Sam, same story. Opponent's name is really bad. Hey, you can't steal my name, boss. What are you doing? Can't steal my name. Sam, Cap, and Cap left actually works fine for me. Pizza Slice, I guess you put it on Colossus so he like protects that power always, maybe. I don't think anybody else. I mean, I guess Captain Carter would be the actual dream, but we don't have a Carter. Hey, Luke Cage, okay. Left is, I mean, like Colossus already safe, but like left is now interesting because like you can't really protect the Cap here from the affliction with this Luke Cage, but you know, maybe like a Captain Carter is safe now. If we go Carter, pizza slice mid, that would be a dream. Avengers! Oh, well, the pizza slices are at 0, but I think if you Luke Cage, they'll still work, right? I think they will. We need that Lockheed to hit front row guys always, man. No, not back row guys. Stop. Lockheed becomes, oh my God, it's actually the Carter like we talked about. Man, okay. I think this will work fine, right? I'm gonna get a bunch of Jins, which I don't really need, to be honest, because I rarely have that many extra energy to spend anyway. But I think Luke Cage will be relevant now. So you can put Luke second in the Carter spot, right? And then put Colossus in the back row always, so he's safe in the back row. He would even, like, theoretically... Oh, Cap's turned off left. That's actually a lot of points tonight. I mean, the shield will still buff him, though. So we'll get some back, I guess. 10 rings. All right. I mean, that's a good Red Guardian target in the scheme of things, but, like, Carter... What? Does a 0 power pizza slice break something? Like, what happened there? That was so weird. Like we said, Luke, I mean, I don't really want to show the Luke too early. I guess I don't have to. Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't have to. This adds 3 cards to hand, so I wouldn't draw anything, but I'm kind of just planning to play these 3 things anyway, right? And maybe a Jin for some free points. I mean, like, technically drawing a card would be better, but I don't really have a choice if I'm playing cards out now. I think it's fine. Well, I will say Luke sort of wants to go front row, I guess, and Colossus can go 4th row, so you go like Luke, Colossus, Spectrum. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess Shield's just staying over there, by the way. Like, I think that's fine. Doesn't need to move back. But we have choices. We could maybe put a Colossus there or something we wanted to. I guess we need a power spike there. Omega Sentinel currently hits the Sam Wilson, which is good news because that can be denied. I mean, I'm just sort of expecting like a Scorpion to come in here, right? I think we're, like I said, I think we're gonna get a big power boost when the Carter, like, she doesn't actually show the... Oh no, the slices are here. So I think, I mean, I don't know, it's a merge, so maybe it doesn't. It's less like a buff and more like a merge. I don't know if she will get, I actually don't think she will now that I look at it. I don't think she's, oh, opponent knows they're done though. Oh man, even without the Luke Cage showing, they're not feeling it. That really surprises me a lot. I mean, I think you might expect a Luke Cage in an ongoing deck, so I kind of get it, but at the same time, I don't know, I felt like they could have gave it a go, because there's still some hits, maybe if you hit back row stuff, whatever. I mean, they had priority, so, no, I had priority, so for sure they could have hit some back row stuff. I don't know. That one kind of surprises me they didn't push through there. That's interesting. Captain Carter. Oh, snap early. Oh, Onslaught Citadel. Dang. Okay. Yeah, that's a location, man. I wonder if they snap for that or Asgard. Maybe they snap for this because of Scorpion. Yeah, they did. Okay, so we're gonna need to. Actually, now I wish Colossus wasn't in the front row. It would be way better if he was in the back row. But weirdly, I'm less worried about. Well, I mean, I'm still worried about everything, to be honest. But cap mid should be pretty strong start. And then, you know, you need another powerhouse left. Colossus denying the cycle. Okay, I'm actually kind of pumped that they're a high Evo version of the deck. That to me seems worse. I don't know that for sure, but it seems worse. I would say. Man, or no, yeah, no, that's not Man Thing. It looked like Man Thing at first. That's the thing. Okay. I guess you do want to go like Luke Cage. If you go Luke Cage left, there is a chance they get some bodies there. I'm just thinking, like, do you actually have to go left at all at this stage? Can't you just kind of abandon left? Sam I like better because it's an extra body for Spectrum and gives you some Captain Carter positioning options. Oh my goodness. Okay. That adds another wrinkle. Goodness. Do they have denial on stuff like Captain Carter? I don't know. So now Goliath can come in as another powerhouse. Oh my god, Moonstone too. Forget it, dude. Forget it. Alright, this is me trying to win right and mid instead of left. I don't know. Left just scares me. Scorpion also scares me. But like, I don't know, maybe with Luke Cage it's not that scary. I'm not sure yet. It just depends. Because if they have like US Agent mid or something, which again, I wouldn't really expect in a high Evo version of this deck so much. I don't even know if they have Scorpion, frankly, right? But that's maybe the fear. It's like this, right? And you try to win right, and I don't know if you win right like this though, man. It's shaky, and it's not that many points. I mean, it's enough, hopefully, but 235 min, it's not even done yet. Oh my god. That's a lot of points, man. 29 is definitely enough against Hulk. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, the Luke Cage probably made their life a little worse for stuff like A-Bomb, right? They kind of had to spend full cost on that. It's kind of wasted a whole turn, yeah. Yeah, in some ways, like, I keep feeling like I get these insane locations. Like, I do kind of wish, you know, Luke and Ant-Man were swapped, basically, here for some bigger points, right? In essence, that would be a better balance. But, you know, if it gets there, it gets there, I guess. No J. Jonah. I feel like the games I win, J. Jonah's never here, because he's probably not the best card, to be honest.